What is going on, YouTube? This is your homeboy OGSpookz. I guess you could say this is a video, towards introduction of myself. I always wanted to do YouTube videos since Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, the original one, and I never really got a chance to do it. I never really had a computer uh, fixed, or modified to record YouTube gameplay. And with today's an era of, PlayStation 4, we are capable of doing that. And obviously, I'm doing this right now from the SHAREfactory. It's a little cheesy, but hey, it's gonna work. Like I said, I always wanted to do it, so why not start late? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna do this for fun. I'm not really trying to. I guess you could say, yeah, I'm in a way, trying to make my name for myself, but at the same time, like I said, it's something passionate. Gaming has always been passionate for me. I mean, I've been gaming since the NES, the original one. I wasn't playing it when it really came out because I was just a baby. That was a long time ago. I don't think nobody. Well, I mean, there's probably gamers out there that are still older than me, but I'm talking about the younger cats. And I grew up in the 90s. Well, I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, so I was fortunate to play some of the games that a lot of people today are not playing. I'm talking about the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, the N64, the PS1, the PS2, the Xbox One. Well, I mean, original Xbox, just to clarify the name. That was the first one, and the 360. And I never really was biased against which console is better. Well, to me, it's just on that era. Like for instance, this Sega Genesis I had first. So I really, when you're a kid, you don't really preference a system until you get older, like me. So on the Sega Genesis, I grabbed first. Super Nintendo, it's like whatever. I actually, if I was an adult at that time, I would have got the Sega Genesis because of Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat has gore, blood, all that stuff. Super Nintendo, which is so limited, was more kid friendly. Nothing wrong with that, especially if I was a kid. Then I'm a kid who grew up with Tupac and all that stuff too. So I mean, a kid's not supposed to listen to that either. So people could talk about immature ratings. Kids can't be playing, but I mean, people still hear bad words. Everywhere, movies, music, whatever you want to call it. So. But yeah, man, I got the N64 when it barely came out. I was fortunately to be a spoiled kid. My parents got me it for Christmas. It was amazing. Unwrapping it, playing, Mario 64, then eventually Mario Kart, and all the beautiful games. Obviously my favorite top game for N64 would have to be GoldenEye 007. I used to rent it out until fortunately, not unfortunately, I mean, until my parents finally, bought it for me. So it was amazing. N64, a lot of good memories. The PlayStation 1, same thing. Crash Bandicoot. More, like I said, more friendly games is what I grew up with. I got a 7-year-old nephew right now. He's been playing. I kind of influenced him into playing, games. So he's been gaming. He hasn't been introduced to gaming the way I was introduced because he's playing all these hardcore games, especially for mature. But like I said, it's all good for kids to do it as long as they know what they're doing. Is that it's like violence. They see the violence, they're gonna see it anywhere else. They're gonna see it on movies. If they recognize that it's just a game, it's all good, man. It's just a game. I'd rather take it on the game than be psychopath in real life. But he grew up with games like GTA 4, Call of Duty, Fallout 4, Battlefield, Watch Dogs, UFC. I mean, you name it. Last of Us, which is a really awesome game. He kind of likes those games that are like movie type too. And yeah, I mean the PS2 when that came out, man. Oh man, to me it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just amazing. Those graphics, obviously compared to the ones that are now, are nothing, like this. But it was a giant leap from PS1 to PS2, and a perfect game to everyone at that time was GTA. Man, GTA 3 blew everyone's mind. I was in high school at that time, and I was at one of my friend's house. Man, I was just chilling, and he was with his cousin came through, and me and her just sat down, told him, hey, you know, can I play real quick? He's like, yeah, go ahead, check out this game. And I heard of it, never tried it out. Tried it out. Man, I was so amused by the way you can just get a bat and beat somebody to death. But like I said, this was as long as it's a game, you know, it's all good. PS2 gave me a lot of good memories. Just, you know, ate pizza at the homie's house or my house. The Xbox, the first one, same thing. You know, it was pretty good. So I had both of them at the same time. Nothing special. You know, some of the obviously exclusive titles I had on each one. San Andreas was, you know, one like I grew up loving GTA. You know, obviously I don't. Well, you can see in a way I do play GTA, but not like I used to. GTA back in the day was just awesome. It was a sandbox. It was something different, you know, and they try to keep it fresh because they don't do it every year. You know, GTA 3 came out, and the year after that was Vice City, so it came out like a year after, kind of like what Call of Duty does every year. So imagine a GTA come out every single year, it's gonna get boring, you know. So I mean, there's still people who are gonna buy it, just like Call of Duty, you know, people could buy it, you know, like myself. And Xbox 360 came out. I actually I didn't get that one first. I got the PS3. I played Xbox 360 when it came out because that one came out first. And Call of Duty 2 was the first one I played. You know, from Xbox 360. It was amazing. It was cool. And then World War II, obviously. And then the PS3, I had GTA 4 and all that stuff. But I switched to Xbox 360 because, like I said, I've been playing it before the PS3, and I like Sony. You know, like I said, I'm not a fanboy, but you know, I did like a little bit more the fact that, you know, I had Blu-ray in it. But what got me to Xbox 360 more than the PS3 was the fact that you get to listen to your own music. That to me was just a major thing, because you know there's gonna be a couple games that you're gonna want to be inspired by music. Like I said, I grew up with listening to hip hop and all that stuff because of the 90s. You know, the 90s is a big major factor, you know, and of hip hop. And I mean, music and gaming together was just awesome. You know, when you're racing games or whatever, or Madden or NBA 2K, you know, for Sega Dreamcast, because Sega Dreamcast was awesome. Came out before the PS2. It didn't have music, but I mean, NBA 2K was pretty cool. Well, yeah, and Madden, and well, not Madden, yeah, Madden, and then NFL 2K. Let's see what else am I getting. 360. I'm just taking all this. I'm recording this all in one take, so I'm not really editing. I mean, I'd be kind of editing video with this like, SHAREfactory thing, but I'm doing this all in one take. As you can tell, I'm relaxed because I talk a lot, so it's all good. I've been introducing myself, so y'all get to know me. But yeah, man. And then the Xbox 360, I had it, played it really well because I love the online, love the music. PS3 I did get rid of, but then when the PS4 came out, I got it, I copped it. You know, I had to get it. The whole drama with the Xbox One, you know, couldn't, you know, it had to be DRM and blah blah blah, and digital only. You couldn't share with your friends. So, like I said, I'm not a fanboy. To me, it's just the best hardware of the time, you know. I said Xbox 360, I got it because, to me, I thought that was the online service was thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Blu-ray made it cheaper, you know, with the PS3, but I'm not, I mean, I watch movies, but not that much. I like the game, so Xbox Live was awesome. Like I said, you listen to your own music. And now with the PS4, I mean, it's awesome because I listen to Spotify. And Spotify is on PS4, so why not, you know? And then they stepped up their game. PlayStation Network, obviously they charge, but I'd rather them charge because that's what I used to say when they got hacked. It was like, you know, it don't matter if you pay for the Xbox Live as long as I ain't getting hacked. So I don't mind paying for the PlayStation Network. Yeah, I can't believe they got hacked, but yeah, man, PS4, it's amazing that you get to do this, record it, put it on YouTube. I haven't put anything on YouTube that much, but I do Twitch. Man. I stream live. I used to, but I used to go for like 4 or 5 hours. Try to do it every single day. Try to get them views and all that stuff because I love gaming, so I said, why not record while I'm gaming? The only difference with YouTube is that I think I can have more time to myself, because with Twitch, I mean, well, that I was gonna say because of the game switching too. I mean, that to me is major. You know, if I don't got a computer, I can't be switching games left to right. When you're streaming on the PS4, you have to play that game. Then I know if you're trying to get viewers, you have to stream for hours. You know, you're gonna take bathroom breaks, or sometimes you're gonna be hungry and you want to go grab something to eat or something, or your homies come through and you know they wanna chill for a little bit or whatever. I can't just, you know, I want to stop the stream, but at the same time I want to get those, you know, I want to get that rapper cred or whatever you want to call it. And with YouTube, well, I think I'm gonna go lean towards it more because of the fact that, you know, I can upload. I'm gonna try to upload daily. That'd be awesome if I could do it. I mean, I play all kinds of type of games. Right now I'm just showing the Division. It was a really awesome game. I passed it all. There's Dark Zone. I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't really got that much friends playing on it. I only had a couple, but they're not even playing it no more. So I ended up getting rid of it. This is kind of like old gameplay. What I do play right now often is Call of Duty 3 and Battlefield. Call of Duty 3 because my boy comes through and it's kind of like one of those games where you could just, you know, pass the controller every time there's a H round. Battlefield is when I want to zone out. I mean, I got a bunch of games. I mean, like, Fallout 4 was awesome, but I don't know. It's like one of those things when you have too many games. I don't know, I'm not bragging in any way, shape, or form. I'm trying to say I got a bunch of games, but I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where, you know, I guess you could say those females, you know, when they be like, I don't got nothing to wear, and the whole closet is full of clothes. You know, it's kind of like same thing for a guy. You know, you got nothing to play, but you got a bunch of games to play. So, you know, it's kind of like that. But yeah, man, this video is gonna be kind of like an introduction to myself. I've uploaded, I think one gameplay for Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I haven't played that in a while. Like I said, my nephew, he's been playing. He comes over here on a PS4. He wants to play it. That's the game he really wants to play all the time. So I kind of like, I don't know, jump from game to game. GTA, I guess you could say 5 is the least one I play right now. And later on, I'll come up with some different topics. You know, lately what's going on in the gaming community. Probably obviously what happened with what happened with the trailers of Call of Duty, Battlefield. I mean, I love both. It's kind of like what I'm saying about the console wars. I love both. You know, they're all different and unique in their own way. And then anything else, man. You know, if you guys have any suggestions, you know, of any topic, I'll probably talk about anything. I could talk about anything. I could talk about music, talk about gaming, talk about politics, if anybody's into that, or even cooking, because I like to cook. You know, if you got any recipes, or anything, any suggestions, you know, high school, whatever you want to call it, school, education, work, business. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur, so, you know, anything. Just let me know. Please like. Hopefully I see you the next time. This is OGSpookz, your homeboy. Hopefully I see you soon. Appreciate the love. Thanks for the view. Have a good day. Till next time.